All right, let's jump in. We have a night stream. This is I rarely do night streams, but when we were fixing my computer the other night, or like a week ago or something like that, quite a few people jumped on. So let's actually get the game up here, and then we'll start talking about some stuff, you know? Let me get WoW. Hold on a second. Let me just get this really quick. All right, that was my trainer. I had locked in a call with him. I'm getting a call with him tomorrow at 7:30. So I'm gonna lock that in. Tomorrow's Tuesday, right? Yeah, that's perfect. Okay, good. So we're gonna do a call with Sunny. My trainer is gonna be tomorrow at 7:30. Perfect. And we can continue working on stuff. Perfect. All right, cool. So, hey Tyler, how you doing? So my ultra wide monitor, this one right here, you can see, I'm not gonna be right back on my hair. This is the G9 79-inch monitor. It was on sale last Christmas, I believe, and I got it for $1,000. So for an editor like me, it's very nice to have. Just because of my timelines and everything like that and how I edit, it just makes everything a lot easier. So yeah, I just figured we're gonna do tonight, we're gonna do a I'm gonna move this over just a little bit. This is not centered. It's driving me nuts. Hold on, not that. We don't want to move that. We want to move the game capture. There we go. That's better. That drive me nuts. Much better. Okay, so technically right now I'm still working on episode 93, but we need to also capture content for 94. So we're gonna jump into this. I believe at this point in time we have the journal. Yeah, we've got the journal. So I'm gonna do opening shot. I thought I'd do this at nighttime just because I usually do it during the day. Record that. Usually do all this stuff during the day, and you know, there was that one time that I streamed when I was fixing my computer and we had a bunch of people jump on. So people who are done with work and they can kind of watch the stream and stuff like that, and I thought this would be a great opportunity to meet some new faces and see some old faces as well. So how's the meal planning and stuff going, Tyler? I remember we talked about that just a couple days ago, right? Alright, so that one's gonna be opening shots. So number 1. Okay. We're gonna write the script out here. So when you start off in we're in Camp Onekwa, right? Yep, you are. Camp Onekwa. Well, we've already introduced these characters, so you speak with, yeah, let's get over the shot with Sage Paluna again. Get that over the shoulder. Hey, Matt, what's up? Not currently able to watch, new job, and have to get up early, but wanted to at least say hi and show my support. Glad to see you're no longer in the hospital. So, hey, thanks, Matt. Appreciate it, man. Yeah, I got a new job. Excited for you, man. That's great. Actually have to get up early, but yeah, I'll do another night stream sometime so we can all hang out. But yeah, I'm really glad I'm not in the hospital. I'm really glad nothing really bad happened, which is good. I got the all cleared. Yeah, but thanks for jumping in and saying hi. Really good to see you. That's awesome, man. Congratulations on the new job. That is always exciting. Super exciting. And then we'll get the over the shot over here. Crisp Green, new franchise in Colorado. Ooh, definitely excited, but yeah. You too, man. Have a great night. Colorado. I've always wanted to go up to Colorado. I got my friend that stays up there, or he's a dentist up there. I've always wanted to go up there and visit. Nice. Okay, so this one's over the shoulder with oh, what's her name? Sage Luna. Over the shoulder with Sage Luna. Perfect. All right, let's find out what is up with her. Okay, we start with Camponequa. You speak with Sage Luna. Whereabouts are you from? Oh, where am I from? I'm in Arizona. Yeah. In the Phoenix area. Where it's really, really hot. It's actually like 80 something degrees today, which is a lot cooler than what it's been normally. Which is really nice, but it gets super hot here. Like super, super, super hot. Oh boy. Okay, let's see what we speak with Sage Paluna, and this is the next quest we're doing, which is the Runic Prophecies. I know you guys can't see this on the screen, but I can see it. The Runic Prophecies. Perfect. Okay. So this one says Brand's journal also contained a guide to Iron Dwarf symbols. I've inscribed these on a keystone, which will help you to understand the words described on the rune plates. Oh, that's right. From the journal entries, it seems Bran may be chasing after clues to the origins of his people. Keep your eyes open for any clues as to his destination. Return to Thormodon, northeast of here. Stand before each of the plates and use the stone to determine the contents of each. We can't allow the Alliance to find him first. Okay, cool. So, we just got our first snow today, and it was Chonky, Indiana. Oh, okay, cool. I used to live in Minnesota, so I know what that first snow feels like. Yeah, I guess October, yeah, you would start getting snow if you're lucky. There were some times in Minnesota that we didn't get snow until like late November. That was kind of weird. But yeah. What's up, Pete? How you doing, man? You got a sleet in Illinois? Yeah, I guess you all are really close to each other, so you all got hit in that area. That's kind of cool. I mean, the first snow is always exciting, I think. And then after about 3 months, you're like, please, no more. You know? All right, so the Runic Prophecies. So, you hate snow? Then get the crap out of Illinois. I hate cold. Oh, boy. Too early for snow? Oh, crap, guys. Oh, no. This isn't good. This is not good at all. Too early for snow. This is really funny right now. See, right now I've got the stream going on right here, but I've got this guy right here, this computer. He's actually rendering some work for that contract I got going on. So he's working his butt off. While this computer right down here, this guy is doing the stream and stuff. So we're actually double working right now, which is kind of cool. You know. Migrating to Arizona. Okay, if you do that though, it's gonna get hot. I just want to warn you. Like, if these summers are like the fires of Mordor, like it's that hot here. It's like 114 degrees in the summer. Like, you don't go outside, you stay inside, and you rack up a huge AC bill if you're not smart about it. Really jealous? Oh, thanks, man. It's taken a long time to get here, to get to this kind of setup, but I invested in this because I'm a professional editor. I need to have a certain setup, you know, for editing, and I use all these multiple screens when I'm editing. It makes me go faster. So I don't know where I would go for better weather. Well, you can always go to San Diego. It's expensive as crap, but you know that's really good weather there, and you know it too. So, all right, so Runic Prophecy. So, she tells you that Bran had written no, that Bran's journal contained, let's see, that Bran's journal contains, let's see, Iron Dwarf symbols. I've inscribed these on a keystone, which will help you. So you'll be able to use these. So what happened, to kind of catch you guys up, is that we found a journal from Bran Bronzebeard, and then she deciphered it and said that there's these prophecies on these stone tablets in the city up above. So we got to go out and find out what they say, because he didn't write them in there. He just memorized them in his head. So we got to go find out what they are. So you'll be able to use... No, we got to say... Hold on. And she wrote them on a keystone, which you should be able to use to understand the words on the rune plates. Yeah. I would love to know the splash played for a character that you recorded lore like this for from 1 to max. It wasn't this character. Well, I haven't done any of the characters to max yet, so I think we'll wait on that. This character was not one of my that I started with. My human warrior was, so we'll have to actually go back over to him and see when he gets to max level, or when we go back and revisit him, because him I'm gonna take over to either Dragon Blight or Salazar Basin, one of the two, because we finished with him in Roaring Tundra. So we can go check that out later some other time. Definitely. Okay, so she's rolling the keystone, which you should be able to use to understand the words on the rune plates. The journal entries, it seems Bran may be chasing after clues. Okay. It seems like Bran is chasing clues related to the origin of his people. Related to the origin of his people. From here, you're to head to Thor. You're to return to Thor Modan and use the stone, the keystone, to decipher the prophecies. That works, I think. To read the prophecies on the wall. Okay, that works. Right. I should get some sound in here. And then we're gonna talk to Scout Vortek, and we're gonna get the... Come on. There we go. Get the over-the-shoulder shot while he's like blah 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 talking, you know. Yeah, actually, I've never thought about checking that, Tyler. That's a pretty good idea. Now I'm kind of curious. I want to log out and go find out. But now we'll do it some other time. How much more alive has Azeroth truly become for you by deep diving in every quest and every zone like this with the lore? It's actually helped me realize that there's 50% of the game that I've been missing out on. Like, especially like in Northrend and stuff like that, because a lot of these quests lead to the explanation of the story of different dungeons. Like, now I understand why you fight a dragon at the end of the Nexus, because that's Karastrasa, who was part of the Red Dragon flight, and then she got corrupted by Malygos to become his cohort. And then she's in the Nexus, and she's the final boss of the Nexus. And I'm like, oh, that's what's going on. You know, so it's like, it's just a better playing experience, honestly. That's why I love it so much. Like, going back and getting all this quest lore, and it's just like really fun to read short stories as well. That's what I love about it. So let's get the over-the-shoulder shot with name. Oh, let's get Scout Vortek. Perfect. That's a good point. The connection to yeah, there's a huge connection to all the dungeons and stuff like that, and these quests, they ramp up and lead up to those, and you're like, holy crap, you know. Now you speak with Scout Vortek, and he's got the quest pounding the iron. Okay, so the Alliance isn't the only force opposing us to Grizzly Hills. The Iron Dwarves have firm control of the eastern coast. Although Thormodad, to the northeast, is besieged by stone giants. A skilled warrior uses an enemy's weakness against him, and we would be fools to ignore the vulnerability. And for my AC unit on, it's getting hot in here with the lights. A skilled warrior uses an enemy's weakness against him, and we would be fools to ignore the vulnerability. Of the Iron Dwarves at Thormodon. Show the Iron Dwarves no mercy. Slay any and all who would stand in your way. The Sons of Iron will learn to fear the Horde. Okay, it's another killing quest, right? So how do we sum this one up? To kill any 10 Iron Dwarves defending Thormodon. Okay, so why are we killing them? Let's figure that out. So I want to sum this up. I don't want to like read back at the quest. That's not the point here. It's just summarize it. So the Alliance isn't the only force opposing us in Grizzly Hills. Okay, the Iron Dwarves have firm control of the eastern coast. Although Thormodon to the northeast is besieged by stone giants. Okay, so they're actually just not at Thormodon. They're actually on the entire coast of Grizzly Hills. So they are a threat. It would be fools to ignore the vulnerability of... Okay, alright. He says that the Alliance is not the only force. Gosh, I get a lot of like stupid text messages lately. You've been gifted $100. No, I haven't. Says the Alliance is not the only force that opposing a Horde in Grizzly Hills. The Iron Dwarves control the entire eastern coast. Even though they're under attack at Thormodon by the stone giants. That works. A skill warrior uses the enemy's weakness against him. So he says that we should use this weakness against them. And so we should focus against them, and tells you to kill any Iron Dwarf you see when you return to read to Thormodon. That works. It gets the point across, you know? I'm a little inspired to do this myself. I love to write, and I'm always needing a way to ground myself, sticking in my finding the lore. It would be cool to have like a what, you know how people yeah, it's boards with the news clippings and people's of interest, the connecting pins and shit. Yeah, it's like, it's pretty cool. Like after when I started doing it, this started just for fun, honestly. Like my friend Jay and I don't know if you met Jay yet, but like we started playing because we were bored, you know? Yeah, I mean, you could definitely do that. You could actually, yeah, that'd be cool to have like a channel where you do that. You connect like this person is related to this person, you know? Because there's a lot of NPCs, a lot of them. So you could actually do like a full-on connecting and why they're... I mean, has Wowhead and Wowpedia done it all? Yeah, basically they have. But like, if you can find a new way of sharing this information, then you might have something. Like this was a way that I felt this was kind of like an untapped, you know, kind of bit of content. There's another guy that does the same thing that I do, but he does it in like a comedic kind of way. When I actually go in and do quest by quest by quest, he kind of just sums up the zones and does it in like a comedic way. He's good. He's a good editor. I just he's just different from what I do. All right, so those are done. It's just, if you're gonna do something like that, just know it's gonna take a lot of work. These don't come easy. They do not come easy at all. All right, so let's run up. Okay, that was good enough. This one's gonna be number 4, leaving the camp. We're gonna cheat a little bit and fly over there. Yeah, that sounds pretty cool though. I mean, I get it. Not everyone's into this, you know. Not everyone's into, you know, the lore, the quest lore, especially. Like, it's just not everyone's thing, you know. But I like it. I enjoy learning about it and all that good stuff. It's fun. It's fun to actually finally, you know, read the stuff that I've been skipping out on for so many years. All right, now we gotta get, I'm just getting above it. I'm not gonna run in there like that. There's Curran. We gotta go into here. And first I'm gonna get my B-roll shots, which is gonna be like this. The B-roll footage. Because I know I'm gonna use this in the video. So we'll put this in the right spot. I do feel like it's becoming more and more important every year that we advance in tech as a society to leave a kind of footprint in the digital world. And so, yeah, it kind of is. I agree. Like, you know, give back something. We use technology so much and like social media and stuff. Like, find a way to give back a little bit from the knowledge that you do learn. This is just my entertaining way of being an entertainer. We're gonna actually do this with this is 2A. B-roll of runes, and I'm gonna get a shot of Thor Modan. Let's not select him. I'm just gonna do it like this. This looks good. Oh, cool! The bats that just flew in. That's perfect. That's actually really cool. Yeah. So we get this in here. And bam, saved. So this is gonna be a shot. I think this is gonna be 3A, shot of Thor Modan, and then I'm gonna get a shot of the dwarves. That's a good shot. I like that. The way that looks, it's pretty cool. If they start attacking, I'll just move up. But she's probably going to. Nope, never mind. Okay. Okay, that shot, and then this was gonna be let's do 3B on that one. B-roll of Iron Dwarves. That works out perfect. Okay. And we're gonna do a arriving shot. Actually, I'm gonna kill these guys first. Come here. I forgot I'm prot spec, but it's cool. Prot actually does some pretty cool damage in here. I love this hammer thing. It's so cool. Hammer of Wrath, Judgment. Oh yeah, I gotta kill some of these guys anyways, so that's good. I'll get a shot of killing them in just a second. Do you do edit work before this, or did you start with your lore channel and learn as you go? I did edit work before this, and I went to school for film at Arizona State University, and as an editor, and I just transitioned all my school and my stuff I learned in college over to YouTube. And I also edit for Bajira, who's he's just another streamer, content creator, mostly known for World of Warcraft, and he should be streaming in about half an hour actually. And I've gotten a lot of inspiration from him to do like the workout stuff as well. And okay, so that we got number 5. Yeah, but college was fun. It was a lot of work to get my bachelor's degree in film production. But I didn't want to go to Hollywood or that stuff. I wanted to work on YouTube and start editing right away. You know, because if you go to Hollywood, you're not doing what you want to do right away. That's for sure. You got to build up to it. So running up to Rune. Now let's go ahead and get a shot of actually doing the thing. Greatest of the Maker's children, arise and claim your birthright. Okay. That's it. Okay, so first rune red. I'll do 6. First rune red. And we'll also do like killing these guys. So let me get a shot of actually fighting these guys. Shabam. This is why I want to play Dragonflight, because I love the animations of retail WoW. I love it so much. But even though I love Wrath, I really want to get deep into Dragonflight because of how much content they're going to put into it and just how clean it looks, you know? And so that's why I'm really kind of upset that they're launching Dragonflight so soon. I mean, we just got Wrath. Like, give me a break. It doesn't make sense to me. It really doesn't. So, cameras remind me of Diablo 3 Crusader. I hate playing that build. Yeah. I remember playing that build. I didn't really care for Crusader. I was more of a wizard or necromancer kind of guy. All right, so we're gonna kill these. And bam, bam. I'm gonna pop wings and kill these guys. Hitting. Launch. Boom, boom, boom. I should throw out on Discord that we're live. Maybe we should do that. Because I do it for the gym, I might as well do it for this stream too, you know? But before that, let's get rid of our wings. Bye-bye wings. There you go. Let's get a shot of the second prophecy here. So return to the candle of iron and stone. Okay. Whatever that means. Alright, so this one's gonna be, let's do 5A on this one. Killing Iron Dwarves. This one's gonna be 6, we'll do 7. Second rune red. Then we're gonna find the last one over here. I'm gonna move on from there. No, let's go ahead and let's get a shout out to the old Discord, you know? Let's see. Late night gathering stream happening right now. Yeah, that works. I like that. It's not just workout stuff I'm putting out in Discord. This is a WoW channel, not a workout channel. I just do that on the side. I feel like it's important. I love that hammer. It's so cool. I don't care if it's not like the thing you should have and all that stuff or whatever. Bam, bam, bam. Boom. Okay. And let's get... I shouldn't have actually killed him right there because now his name isn't going to be in the shot. And whatever, it's fine. I'm sure you guys will forgive me. Alright. Return to Olderar, nestled in the embrace of the storm. Ooh, so he's going to Olderar. That's why he shows up. Oh, it all makes sense now. That's why he shows up in the Hall of Stone and Hall of Thunder, or no, Hall of Stone, or both of them. One of the two. Yeah, that's why he's over there. Okay, and that makes more sense now because I was just there in Classic. That makes sense now. Classic gives you a chance to offer a pre-kata and post-kata version of the EK and Kalimdor zones, eh? Is that something you have or plan to take advantage of? Yes and no. Like, if Classic Kata comes out, well, we kind of already did a lot of that. You know? And it's kind of funny because I used to post these videos on like my stuff I started with doing with the orc stuff. That was my first zones. So I did all of like Duratan or Duratar. I can always get those mixed up. Gosh dang it. It bugs me when I do that. Yeah, I did all of Duratar. I did all of Duratar, but I did it from retail. So retail is all cataquests, and I put it on the classic WoW subreddit, and they're super picky over there, and they were like, "This isn't classic," and they started like moaning, complaining. They like picked it off. So I can only start putting like stuff from Northrend on there. Yeah, I know his name after Duratan. Yeah, it's just like I always get Duratan and Duratar mixed up. I wish they would just stuck with like his name and called it that. You know, it kind of bugs me. But yeah, I just I think at that point I'm like, yeah, I've been actually covering all of these quests for quite some time now. So it'll actually be nice. But as far as like doing it like you know, like here's what it was in you know, before Kata, and here it is after, and like, nah, I just stick to the lore. I just want to give it clean and simple, you know? Like, here's the lore. Here's what you missed out on. There you go. You know, like I've had a lot of people want me to go back and do like vanilla coverage. Like, oh, it'd be so cool if you did like Westfall before the Cataclysm happened. I'm like, yeah, that would be cool, but there are so many other places I want to get to, and I need to kind of start following the hype a little bit more. So we're gonna do as much of Wrath as possible until Dragonflight comes out, basically. It'd be cool to see Duratar post Cataclysm and Duratar pre-Cata side by side. Yeah, I mean, like, do you mean by like as in like a visual, like just showing them together, like a different flyby of each one or something like that? Or you mean like lore wise? Because it would be cool, but I do want to move on to other areas. Yeah, it's just kind of like, oh man, let's keep going, you know. All right, we kill all those guys, so now this area is technically done. I'm actually gonna do a running out shot. Now you head out. Okay. Was this the third ruin? Yeah, this is number 8, third ruin. 8, third ruin, red. This is gonna be 9, leaving Thor Modan. Perfect. Get the crap out of here. Yeah, I just like these episodes, they take so long to make. So it's just, I don't know. If I could find a way to do them faster, then I think things would be a lot different. Oh, let me get a picture of the coast. That's a good B-roll to have, because I know I'm going to use that because it is in the quest line or the quest stuff. Lore-wise for sure, but it's your channel, your priorities are what's important. Your viewers aren't the ones that are subject to burnout from working away from what you want to do. I mean, that's true, but I mean, I at the same time, I don't mind, you know, giving the viewers what they want. It's just at the same time, I'm like, I know a lot of people are going to want like the Dragonflight lore because everyone's going to rush to level 70. Everybody's going to rush to level 70 in Dragonflight, so might as well cover the quest lore for that. People can go, oh, that's what happened when I just missed out on? Okay, cool, because that's what I was trying to do for Wrath of Lich King. Hey, Cluster, how you doing, man? Just joined stream. I wanted to thank you for the videos. Hey, thanks, man. Thanks for watching. I really appreciate it. I just figured we'd do a night stream to meet a bunch of new faces and some old faces that maybe have working during the day, because usually I'm streaming during the day, and all the EU people get to come on because it's like nighttime for them. So I was like, you know what? I think we're gonna go ahead and jump on the nighttime and see if anybody wants to come hang out. So we're actually still working on Grizzly Hills. I'm editing the next episode right now, which was supposed to come out on Saturday, but I went to the hospital last week. I went to the ER. Precautionary reasons mostly, but I got the full clean bill of health. I was good, but it did pretty much kill a whole entire day of work. So I was like, all right, I'll get the episode out this week, but we need to continue gathering more quest lore. That's what we're doing right now. Really just coming in here, writing down the script, getting the different shots, and also just kind of hanging out and talking, you know, seeing what everyone's up to. Oh, we just passed Campo Nequa. It's actually up here. But it's really cool, like learning more about Brand's Bronzebeard. He does become a very central where the crap is this place? Okay, there it is. He becomes a central icon to a lot of storm peaks, and the whole Titan stuff that happens. So this is pretty cool that it gets in the introductory of him is actually in Grizzly Hills, which I didn't really know. So we're gonna run up and we'll save this one. Okay, what was it? Oh, this was B-roll of the coast. That was with the scouts. So 3A, no, 3B, 3C, 3C. B-roll of coast. Yeah. So Cluster, are you playing Wrath right now, or are you just like waiting for Dragonflight? Because we raided, my guild raided for the first time. Like we had 22 members out of 25 were part of our guild, and we raided Naxxramas last night and destroyed it. We got Naxxramas, Eye of, you call it, Eye of Sanctuary. You know what I'm talking about. Yeah, Eye of Eternity. Eye of Eternity and Obsidian Sanctum. We got all three of them done in like 4 hours. We just blasted through all the, it was so great. I got like 8 pieces of gear, 2 of them being tier 7. Like my paladin, he's like, yeah, he's getting all decked out. I'm so excited. I've never been in a guild that actually does content like that. You know? All right, we're gonna record. We're gonna get our over-the-shoulder shot with Scout Vortec here. A little bit different, a little bit wider than the last time. Where's my water? There it is. Playing Wrath right now, but still haven't hit max because of in real life shenanigans. Dude, trust me, I was the same way. I just hit 80 Saturday night. Yeah. Like, I hit 80 Saturday night because I've been so busy. I'm contracted out with the, you probably know this, but like, I contracted out with this company, so I'm working 40 hours a week with them, plus doing Tales of Azeroth, plus editing for Bajira. So I'm like super busy every single day of the week, and I barely have any time to play. So like getting to 80 on Saturday was huge because holy crap. So I went in, I had some emblems of not the Valor ones, the other ones, and I got like a shield, I got some gear, and then I was enough just to go into Naxxramas and start tearing it up. And I'm a healer, so we did X25 last week and cleared it all in 3.5 hours. Yeah, we wiped twice on 4 horsemen. We wiped once on them. Another run tomorrow. I'm similar in my lack of previous experience. Although I did lead our raid in 25-man Castle Nathria and Shadowlands. Castle Nathria was awesome. I didn't beat it. I got to the last boss. I went back and beat it, but I loved like the kind of kickback to Karazhan, you know. I thought that was so cool. I just love the whole artistic side of Castle Nathria. I loved it. But like doing Naxxramas, we wiped on 4 horsemen once last night because we didn't have enough healers in the back with the 2 tanks. So I ended up going back there with the other healer, and we had like a turn that off because it sounds like it's messing with my audio a bit. Actually, you know what? My audio is acting weird. Oh, that's a little bit better. Okay. But yeah, we I think I know what's wrong actually. Turn off these lights and these light strips in the back. Actually start to mess up with the audio stuff, which is not a good thing. Hold on a second. Yeah, so they sent me in the back with the other 2 tanks, and so we had 1 healer with 1 tank, and I was with the other one. And then when we got to 4 stacks, we just switched, and then by then the whole raid had already like showed up, and we're ready to rock and roll. I was like, oh, okay, hey, that's pretty cool. Let me turn that off. Hopefully that helps out a bit. I don't know if it does. Oh well, anyways. So yeah, we wiped once on Horseman. We wiped a couple times on Stitches. We just screwed up on that. And then we wiped like 3 times on, what's the dragon name? It's Sephiroth, or... You know what I'm talking about, right before KD. We had some problems with that one, but then we just killed KD on the first try. So that was pretty fun. Actually really, really good. Otherwise, 0 wipes? That's awesome. That's great. Oh, you had a hard time with 2 Drakes? We did 2 Drakes pretty easily. I love to see what 3 Drakes is like. Yeah, Saf, that's right, yeah. I love to see what 3 Drakes is gonna be like, and hopefully we can do it, because I think we're getting already like 2 runs in. We're getting, I did 1 run, but we're getting pretty geared out, so I'm ready just to do a couple more runs of Nax, and we got a 10-man tomorrow night, and then I'm ready for Olderar, man. Like, bring it on. You know, like I want to get to the point where I'm so set that every week I'm just like, okay, I've already got my stuff ready for my character, you know, and maybe that's how it's gonna be. I think that's how it's gonna be. I feel like it's gonna be like I'm gonna have my character like every week. I just go get my pots and get all my everything, all that good stuff, and then I just do my raids, and then the other time I'm gonna be playing like Dragonflight, you know, because all I want to do in Wrath, I just want to kill the Lich King. That's it. I got cheated out of that whole experience back in the day, and I want to just rectify it. So I'm having a hard time finding pugs for 10-man. Only cleared VOA this week for 10-man. I saw there was a couple of people looking for people for VOA like last night. I was too tired to even do anything. We've been raiding for so long. Yeah, Kingslayer. Like, well, my story sucks because 12 years ago when I was raiding ICC with my guild, every Wednesday night we raided ICC for a very, very long time, months, and we finally got to the Lich King, and we extended the raid over and over and over, and we fought him for like a month and never could beat him. And then the one night I went out and I missed raid night. I went out to go to a comedy club. I came back and my brother called me and said, we beat the king tonight. And I was like, you gotta be kidding me. And he's like, we'll go back and do it again. And we never went back and did it again. That was it. That was the only time. So I was just like, gosh dang it, I didn't get my chance, and I feel like this is my second chance, and I want to make it right. So I want to play Wrath. I do, but I want to do it for that reason. And my original reasons were to kill the king and also get Lore Master. Still want to get the Lore Master, but I don't know how much of that's actually going to work out. You know, it's a lot of quests. I mean, I think I can do it, but at the same time, I want to play Dragonflight, you know, because Dragonflight is going to take over really soon here, and it's like, gosh dang it, why is it going to be like that? It is what it is, though, you know. Get that over the shoulder shot with these characters. And then we'll see what they say upon turning in these quests. I'm 40 quests from Northern Lore. Oh my gosh, that's awesome. I'm 10 quests away from Outland Lore Master. I just have to get Epic Flying so I can go do the Nether Drake quests. And that'll let me do it. So I'm really close on that one. Let's do 10 running into Camp Onequa. And then this is gonna be over the shoulder with Scout Vortek. I messed his name up, but I don't care at this point. I just don't. With what's her name? Sage Paluna. Okay. So he says, oh, we gotta write this in there that we actually went over there and did all that stuff. All these heroism emblems from Questing and Ice Crown is pretty sweet. Yeah, it is actually. They didn't do that before, I don't believe, right? It is pretty cool that they're doing that, because I was able to get a piece of gear that was good for me to go into Naxxramas right away with that. That was really nice. And Death Chill Cloak recipe making me do it in a timely fashion. So yeah. I think that the thing that really got me last night was there were two pieces of gear that I probably could have rolled on, and I didn't roll on them. One was a sword, and the other one was an amulet or something. And I was like, oh, dude, no, it had like spell power, and I'm a healer. That would have been really nice. I felt so stupid. I was like, I hate being the guy who rolls on something, and everyone tells you, oh, that's not for your spec. I hate that. I hate that so much. And I'm like, but it works. And I also have an add-on called Ask Mr. Robot, and I pay a subscription fee for it, and it calculates everything you have on your character, and then you can see what your next upgrades would be, whether it's in a raid, in a heroic dungeon, or whatever. And those items that I could have rolled on, they were in that list. I'm like, okay, verified. What sword? It was I can look it up. Hold on. Let me look it up here. I'll go to Ask Mr. Robot, and I'll tell you which one it was. Wrath of the Lich King. We're gonna go to this one. Find upgrade. Raid. We're doing Nax Ramus. It was a really cool looking one too. Well, the amulet I didn't roll on, which sucks, was Thunderstorm Amulet, which would have been a pretty decent upgrade for me. And then the sword was Life and Death. You seen that one? I should have rolled on it. Gosh dang it, I should have rolled on it. It has 461 spell power. Ugh. For a healer. It would have been nice. The Tide one. It looks like it's like blue and green. It's all big. Yeah, it's a really cool looking sword. And it technically would have been an upgrade for me as a healer. It would have been. So I messed up on that. So let's write the script out here. Tells you to kill any Iron Dwarf you see when you return to Thor Rodan. From here, you head out and make your way to the north. I'm not going to use Thor Rodan twice in a row. When you arrive, you you kill the Iron Dwarves in the area. Plus, you read each of the 3 prophecies. Let's actually put them all together. When you put them all together, it says, I'll go work a little bit and work on closing to get out of here and leave you to some focused recording. Lurker says, all right, sounds good, Tyler. I'll see you in a bit, man. See you in a bit. All right, let's read what those prophecies actually said. So the first one was first rune. Let's watch the footage here. Doing the thing. Okay, greatest of the greatest of the Maker's children, arise and claim your birthright. I think we're gonna do this in Final Fantasy style as well. We're gonna have like a blurred background, and we'll like have these letters, these words like pop up over the screen, you know. That'd be kind of cool. So greatest of the Maker's children, arise and claim your birthright, shall return to the cradle of iron and stone. Okay. Iron and stone. Third rune reads all right, okay. Return to Olderar. Olderar, nestled in the embrace of the storm. Okay. Kind of wonky how it says, but you know, whatever. Okay, when you put them together, it says, I'm gonna say like, not so much of a rhyme, But it does mention one place in particular, and that would be Uldurar. Let's see here. Uldurar, which is located in the northern area of Storm Peaks. Okay. Once you've done what you needed to do here, you head out and return and make your way back to Camp Onequa. Onequa? When you arrive, you speak with Scout Vortek. And let's see, he says, Thormodon is on the verge of a collapse then. Very well, we'll soon turn our attention to Dunfargle. Okay. He's pleased with your work on killing the dwarves in Thormodon, and says that they're on the verge of collapse now. Which means we'll be turning our attention to Dunfargle soon. Attention to Dunfargle, which means we'll be turning our attention to Fargle soon. Means we'll be turning our attention to... Yeah, okay, that's right. Okay, good. So he's done with that. And then Luna says... Let's see here. If any of you guys are here, welcome to the night stream. I rarely ever do night streams, but I think I'm gonna start doing a little bit more. We've kind of been pampering the people of the EU a lot lately, because usually I do all these streams, I gather all the quest lore during the day when everyone else is working, like you're here in the States. So it was funny, like this morning I was doing my gym stream and the EU people got on and they were all like, hey, your lore gathering stream says it's gonna be on 5 a.m. I think you made a mistake. I'm like, no, I didn't make a mistake. Like, I'm doing it at 7 p.m. my time. It's time to do a couple night streams, and I think a couple of them are really bummed out. No, I was like, you can wake up early if you really wanted to, you know, but you know, we need to do some night streams. So here we are. We're just gathering the lore for Grizzly Hills. I'm still working on the next episode. Bear with me. I was in the hospital last week for like a whole day, and it kind of killed my time, my work time, my edit time. So I'm gonna get that out. I'm gonna be plugging away slowly, you know, trying to get the editing on the last episode that was supposed to come out on Saturday, but we'll get there. We'll definitely get there. But we gotta continue gathering all the content for the next episode, which will come out not this weekend but the next weekend. So let's go ahead and just see what Sage Paluna says. Sage Paluna says, listens as you recall the translation. Okay, so you tell her okay. When you speak with Sage Paluna, you tell her what was written on the 3 runes. So Bran thinks he's discovered a new Titan city, the Cradle of Stone and Iron. Uldurar nestled in the storm. I will ask the chieftain to dispatch long runners to the Storm Peaks. My people know these lands well and have the best chance of tracking down this wayward dwarf. Okay, cool. And she says that, and she, you know, she's under the impression that Bran has discovered a new Titan city, which would be Uldurar. Can't wait to run that raid. It's gonna be so fun. Which would be Uldurar. So Luna says that she'll ask the chieftain to dispatch long runners to Storm Peaks, to the Storm Peaks. In hopes of tracking down Bran Bronzebeard. Boom. Okay, cool. So that's gonna happen, and then we gotta do. We'll get back to his quest, but we gotta get this one as well. We'll see what's going on with this one as well. So, oi. A little bit of water here. I could do at least like a page or a page and a half. I mean, even if I just do a page tonight, that's fine. My goal is always to do like at least 3 pages of script. You know, that's usually kicking out like a 7.5 minute video or maybe 8-minute video. But with a plug in there, I think 3.5 pages is probably the sweet spot lately. It used to be like 4 pages, but this is going well. Okay. Now, Scout Vortek wants to speak with you again. Let's get a shot of like this. The kind of transition from speaking with Sage Paluna into him. Because it'll look weird if we don't do that. Ankles are all itchy. I don't know why. Ugh. Let me see how my render is going on my other computer here. Oh, it's done. Very nice. That's good. That's very good. I'm doing 2 jobs at once right now. It's kind of crazy. All right, so that is done. So we're gonna do 13 wide shot of Scout Vortek. Perfect. All right, we'll do another over the shoulder shot because I don't like to repeat them. Just something I got. Kind of bugs me. Ooh. Here we go. My itcher. I was looking all over for my little back scratcher. I got this back scratcher from this restaurant that I used to go to all the time called Black Bear Diner. It's a big bear claw. So I just scratched my back. I even brought this to college one time in a class, and I was in this lecture hall, and I was like, my back's itchy, and I was like, I started scratching myself, and these girls behind me were like, that's weird. They didn't say it to me, but I was like, I don't freaking care. My back is itchy. I can't reach. You know, I was like, I'm gonna scratch my back. It was really funny. It was so funny. Like, that's so weird. I'm like, you're weird. Like, I gotta scratch my back. I gotta do it. Gotta happen. All right. Let's get that done. Put another over the shoulder shot. Over the shoulder with Scout Vortek. Boom. All right, let's see what he says. In the name of Loken. All right, so the Iron Dwarves stand as one of the fiercest and most coordinated foes in Northrend. Wherever we have traveled, they have battled us with the name of Lorcan on their lips. We must learn who this Lorcan is and what he seeks. The locals may be of help. To the northeast are the Redwood trading at the Redwood Trading Post, a human named Hugh Glass peddles his wares. Further east, at the ruins of Tethys, you'll find a stone giant named Gavrok. Ask them about this Loken. They've got to know something of use. Okay, cool. My dad would always carry a back scratcher with him at all times. Remember, always getting looks at the supermarket every time you use it. Yeah, it's like they sell these things, but if you use them in public, it's like you're weird. It's like these things are awesome, man. It's like I'm a pretty muscular guy. Like I can't, reach in my back, like my middle of my back. I can't reach. I can't do that. This thing is a lifesaver. Oh. And then people are like, that's so weird. I'm like, I don't care. You want me to ask a stranger? It's like, hey, excuse me, I don't know who you are, but would you mind scratching my back? Rather just use this. Oh, it's our push-up song. This is the song we use when we get either tips on the channel or super chats, or even people when they subscribe to the membership. I'll do push-ups for them, and this is the song we use. It's actually pretty hype. I'll turn it up a little bit. We do push-ups to this. Before, when I was doing for the members that jump on, I was doing like 30 push-ups per new member. So one time somebody gifted 5 memberships and they're like, do all of those. I ended up doing like 300 push-ups in a day, and I almost injured my arm. I was like, oh my gosh, it was bad. Dun, dun, dun. Bum, 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 bum. Now I do 10 push-ups per new member and 5 for every resub. I don't hurt myself. Okay, so in the name of Loken. So what we do here, so the Iron Dwarves. Okay, here. Now let's go from one side to speak again. He mentions that the Iron Dwarves must have been the most epic of push-ups. It was pretty nuts. Like, we were in the gym stream, and then, well, one person gifted 5 subs, which made Prect, his name is Bryce, I know him in real life, he gifted 5 subs. It's like, it's just kind of like stacked on top of each other, and everyone else was doing all their stuff. So I was like, we calculated it, and I was like, that's like 320 push-ups. So I stayed longer in the gym stream and pumped out like 100 or 200 push-ups. I could only like do 10 at a time because I was burning out. So I said, we'll get the rest on the stream. So we came on the stream and we burned out the rest. It was just absolute insanity. I was so burned out, and I was like, I think we need to revisit the amount of push-ups I do and make it realistic. Because if more people come and join the membership, I'm not gonna be able to do all these push-ups. It's just, we'll be doing push-ups the whole time. So we changed it. Which still, if we get, if like Tutor, he's a guy who comes in here, and he gets a couple of memberships now and then. But if he gives 5 memberships, that's usually going to be brain. I usually do on gifted, I usually do 10, so that's gonna be 50 push-ups right there, but it's worth it. I'm gonna do push-ups for support, absolutely. So okay, so he mentions the Iron Dwarves. Let's sum this one up here. Have men I don't like how the way they've written this. He tells you that whenever they've battled the Iron Dwarves, whenever the Horde has battled the Iron Dwarves, they've mentioned the name Loken. Sounds weird. I don't like the way they said it. They said they have battled with us with the name of Loken on their lips. Like, that sounds kind of weird. Like, how do you... I just said they mentioned the name Loken. We must learn who this Loken is and what he seeks. The locals may be... Okay. So... really, we need to know who this Loken guy is and what his intentions are. All right, that works. Let me think here. What his intentions are. In order to, okay, yeah. In order to get more information, you need to speak with the locals. This is where this comes in. So to the northeast at the Redwood Trading Post, you'll find a human named Hugh Glass. Hi Greg, how you doing, man? Seeing the idle camera. Yeah, we actually use this for the channel for the videos that I make. I do all of the like hide the UI and everything like that, and we'll record and do like over the shoulder shots with the NPCs and stuff like that. But yeah. Is this your first time here? I think this is your first time here on the stream, right? Have you been on the channel before? Let's see here. So you'll find it. I gotta actually see the quest here. See here. Excellent choice. Love to see it. I've been here before a little over. Okay, good. Over a year ago. Okay, cool. Yeah. We started streaming a few months ago. Do workout streams and also the lore gathering stream. But like tonight, I wanted to hit the night stream because like I feel like I've been doing like a disservice to all the people in the United States, because mostly I do my streaming during the day, so the EU people get to hang out. And so I've been kind of like not doing it for the NA people, and I'm like, no, tonight we need to do a night stream. We definitely need to do a night stream. So I remember one of your posts hitting the WoW Reddit back in the day, so that's how. Oh, cool. Yeah, I should. I do plan on doing more WoW Reddit posts, but like I'm contracted with a post-production company right now to do some really intense editing, and so I'm doing 40 hours of work with them a day, plus Tales of Azeroth, plus editing for Bajira. So I'm super busy. So we had to cut down the amount of episodes I'm doing from 4 a month to 2 a month. So I'm doing, and the last episode was to come out last Saturday, but I was in the hospital at the ER on Friday, and that took like a whole day of my editing, just boom, done. So I'm gonna work on that and get that out this week, and then this one that we're working on right now, this one's gonna come out not this weekend but the next weekend. So are you playing WoW right now? Are you playing, if you are you playing classic, or are you playing retail? Oh, you were I was in the area. Yeah, I'm doing a lot better. I just had some male pains, down my right groin area, and I don't know what it was. It was like a shocking pain. It was like making me kind of clench, and I was like, oh, what is going on like down here? And so I called the Veterans Association. I'm a veteran, so I called them and I said, hey, I've got these problems, and they asked me some more questions, and they just said, we think you should go to the ER. I was like, okay. So we all know how the ER is at the VA. It takes forever. I packed my bag with my Switch and extra battery pack and all this stuff, and went over there, and I was there for like 7 hours. Yeah, it just took forever. They did an ultrasound on me. Doctor came in and said, nothing's wrong with you. So what was it? He goes, I don't know. Dehydrated, constipated, I don't know. And he's like, just take your ibuprofen, you're good, you can go now. I was like, all right, well, better safe than sorry. So yeah, but it took a whole day out of my editing, and I wasn't able to get the episode done, so we're a little bit behind, but we're gonna catch up. And then in January, things are gonna get a lot better. We'll probably go back to like 4 episodes a month and do that, and keep the streams rolling as well. But I am going to Disneyland at the end of January, so I'm gonna take a week off. It's gonna be nice. Well, that sounds about right, but at least it wasn't anything immediately. So yeah, I'm super happy, because I was a little worried. I was like, oh crap, man, like what's gonna happen, So to come back and have everything come back negative makes me go, okay, good, thank goodness. I was pretty happy. So yeah, came back home, got some actual like other work done, and then we raided Nax Ramus last night for the first time as my guild, and not my guild, but with the guild I'm in, and we just destroyed it. It was great. I got like 8 pieces of gear because I'm a paladin healer. There's no other plate spellcaster there. I was getting all that stuff. It was great. It was just awesome. So you'll find Hugh Glass. Let's finish the script here. Imaging glass all in one shot. Now, yeah, we did it all in like pretty much all in one shot. We wiped twice on stitches. Oh well. We wiped one time on Thaddeus because I think we didn't spread out the healers correctly on the first two bosses that you fight. So we lost a couple people. And then we wiped once on 4 horsemen because we didn't have an extra healer in the back. We thought we could do it with just one healer. We fixed that by putting me in the back there, so we had one healer for each tank, and then we swapped on 4 stacks. We wiped 3 times on the dragon. I can't remember her name. Saffron. Wiped a lot on her because it wasn't working. Like, I'd stand behind the ice thing, died, didn't get it, and then we one-shotted KD. So it was awesome. And tomorrow we have a 10-man run, and then we're doing 25-man at the end of the week. I loved it. It was so fun. That was so fun. I can't wait for Uldurar. Now we're learning about Uldurar here, and that Bran Bronzebeard went up to Uldurar because he's looking for like the history of his people, which is kind of cool. So in this, you'll find a human named Hugh Glass. And to the east, on the ruins of Tethys, you'll find a stone giant named Gavrok, which we do have a quest to go visit him anyways. Both of them should know something about this Loken guy. I think that's, yeah. Okay, perfect. So we just have that one quest we gotta move out. So where do we go first? Do we, well, I guess they're both. Are they both right there? No, Hugh Glass, he's right here. And then Gavrok is over here. Why does it give you, that's weird. It gives you like in the name of Loken, and it gives Hugh Glass and Gavrok in the same area. That's not right. That's not right at all. All right, so we're gonna head over there. So let's get a leaving shot. We are recording. Get Scout Vortex out of there. Run, 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 run. Oh, that's not good. Ran to the tree. Let's do like this. Try that one more time. Run, 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 run. I think that's long enough. Yep. Until it breaks. Camera hit the wall. So this is gonna be number 15. Leaving camp. Remember, this is I always try to remember this is a summary video. Not trying to get super detailed, just giving the facts, you know. We want to make sure that we're doing that. That's a big problem, is that I want to make sure that this is going quick and easy. Okay, I'm gonna get a, okay, that's not a bad guy. I'm gonna get a front shot of Hugh Glass here, so we need to turn off dynamic cam for that. Stop the moving of the camera. Yeah, okay, that's good enough right there. We get a shot of Hugh Glass. Perfect. Oh, I've got to imagine it's a tough balance to strike, because you don't want to capture too little footage. You don't want to be too bloated in your content either for algorithms. Like, yeah, it's kind of like, it's like a sweet spot. Like, I've had a lot of people, like, if I made like a 5-minute video, they're like, no, it's way too short, because they want more. I'm like, okay, all right, I get it. But like, I'll make like a 16-minute video, and I don't really hear people complain about like a 16-minute video. No one's really complaining about saying, hey, your videos are too long. But editing the way I edit, and I'm a professional editor, like, I edit very particular things in my videos. So a 16-minute video takes forever to edit, even with all the presets I have and everything like that. So lately, because of the workload I have, doing a 7.5 to 8-minute video is like perfect for me. It's just enough to get by where people won't complain that it's too short, but at the same time, it's not a ton of work for me to, like, you know, put on myself and be really stressed out. And also, like, gathering 16 minutes of footage, like script wise and footage, that's like a 7-page script for a 16-minute video, and it takes a long time to do. And also, now that I'm streaming my lore gathering, like sessions, we get a ton of people that come on the stream, and you know, it's time to chat, time to get to know people. So I'm chatting with the stream, and I'm like, we're talking about World of Warcraft, talking about workout stuff, we're talking about just life, and then, you know, next thing I know, an hour's gone by, we've only got like a page done. We've almost got a page and a half, which is really good, because we're gonna do this again on Friday, so we'll probably finish out this next episode. We're doing pretty good though. An hour and 15 minutes into the stream, not too bad, not too bad. So that right there is the shot. Let me do this as a 14A shot of view glass. But yeah, I don't want to make these too short or too like blah. I want to have some details, because I'm finding out more and more that these quests are really starting to open up the lore of obviously of Wrath. They're not just stupid little side stories. Bran Bronzebeard is a big character that happens in Old War, especially in Hall of Stones. Is it Hall of Stones or Halls of Stone? Can't remember. Halls of Stone. He's in that one. You follow him around and everything. So like, this is like a continuation of Bran Bronzebeard's like adventures into Storm Peak. So it's kind of cool, like being introduced like with all that. Yeah, Halls of Stone. For sure, what I hear, editing is where the vast majority of time is spent for creators. So being a professional and finding your stride must be a huge. Yeah. So I went to college for film production, focusing on editing and visual effects. And so like, it's a helpful thing, because like I feel bad that a lot of these other content creators are like, oh, I spent like 10 hours on my video. I probably could have done it in 5, you know. So it's like, if they're making a pretty good amount of money, well, then just hire me, you know, hire me as your editor. That's what Bajir and I kind of came down to. Like, he was looking for an editor to do his rank 1 montage, and I was like, dude, I'm actually graduating with a degree in editing, like, let's go. And so I sent him my demo reel. He liked my work, and I did his first rank 1 montage. I've got the second one on standby. He just needs to send me some stuff. We can pass that out to YouTube and get people to watch it. It's really cool. I even did the full intro in Unreal Engine. It looks so cool. I'm so excited for people to see it, but I can't share it yet. But it's this awesome intro that I actually exported Stormwind into Unreal Engine and his character into Unreal Engine, so the lighting is like, oh, it's so cool looking. I did it a long time ago too. Yeah, I did it in Unreal. It's so cool. Unreal 4. So it's like, I had him like walking in, the music's cool, like his sword is there. It's so pretty. And I'm like, I can't wait. So, but he's gotta talk to Corsair first, and because he's sponsored by Corsair. So yeah, it is amazing. It's so cool. I can't wait for you guys to check it out. I'm so excited for you guys to see it. But he's got to talk to Corsair, because he's like, well, we're gonna do another giveaway, and so he's got to make a video talking about the giveaway and what he is giving away. And then once he makes that, he'll send it out to me, and we'll put that in the video. And then I'll probably just write his last words, like thanking, because he did rank 1 in a week. It was insane. Once that happens, then we'll be able to post the video. But I want it out now, because I want people to see that we put a little teaser out like a while back, months ago, and it looked really cool. But oh man, I can't wait for you guys to see it. It's so cool. It's so cool, and it's hype too. It'll make you be like, let's go, you know. All right, so let's do a running up shot. Yeah, I mean, for the amount of work you put into it and the pride you have, I'm super excited. Like, it sucked because when I imported Stormwind Castle, or Stormwind City and Castle, the Keep and everything, when I imported it into Unreal Engine, all of the textures were not there. I had to individually link like 176 textures to their appropriate places. Sucked. Probably did it wrong, but it looks fine now. And like, I put some glow effect on the lamp post, because it's at dark time, at nighttime, and the stars are like shining in the sky. It looks really cool. You guys will see it. It's awesome. Hey, Austin, what's up? Dude, Smith, what is up, man? Heck yeah, you were like freaking, you were Senior's like freaking favorite. you were so his favorite, man. What's going on? Yeah, Smith and I went to boot camp in the Marine Corps together. dot. Oh, this is the right Smith I'm thinking about. I'm pretty sure. Yeah, we MCRD San Diego. Yeah, we're Hollywood Marines. Just living life, bro. Coping in Missouri. Oh, sweet. So you're out? You got out? No, I'm not the tall one. Yeah. Good to hear from you, man. Oh, you became a cop? Cool. That's awesome, man. Yeah, I did that correctional officer stuff before I did the Marine Corps, and I was like, I'm done with that. I'm so done with that. Now I do this. I went to school, and now full-time editor. How long? Where'd you go in the Marine Corps? Like, what'd you end up doing? Because I went to Camp Pendleton and then went on the Mew. That was like the best time in the Marine Corps, man. I had so much fun. Oh, that's right, you did. Oh yeah, so you did corrections. Okay. Where were you stationed? Because like after boot camp, like we all went to Marine combat training and like grew animosity towards each other. So like, oh, we're not in the same platoon anymore. I hate you. All 5 years in Pendleton. Oh, that's cool. That's really cool. Yeah, I was in Pendleton too. I was in Polgus for artillery, and then after the Mew, I came back, and they were gonna promote me to a chief. I liked Pendleton, Greg. It was great, man. It's better than 29 Palms. Holy crap. Were you in the Marine Corps? But yeah, I was in our artillery, and I got back from the Mew, and they were gonna promote me to chief, and I was like, okay, I guess I'm gonna go to chief school. But then I got this surprise orders to civil affairs, which is on Del Mar, and I was under Sergeant Major Castle, which is really cool. Not directly under him, but like I went over and talked to him for a little bit, and that was pretty sweet. He was at our ball. It was super fun. I got a really pretty cool picture with him. And the school that I went to was in Quantico, so when I went to school, they went to the back lot where all the stuff that they hold, the Castle of the Goat. Yeah, so that we went to the back part where they hold all the reserve stuff from the Marine Corps Museum, and they opened up this one thing, and it was Smedley Butler's Dress Blues. I was like, oh, it was so cool. That was so sweet. Yeah, so you were in the Marine. I was briefly in boot until I had to leave for medical reasons. Oh, okay. Oh, so you made it up to like phase 2 around that time. Got it. That sucks, man. That sucks that that happened. That must have been a real bummer. Yeah. Phase 2, that was fun. Like that was fun. We like range week was a good time. It sucked at the same time too, because like you just got any moment the drill instructors were there, you just freaking hated life. You know. Smith, weren't you in that one barn area with me where we were just going through brass? Weren't you with me in that, or were you in the pits? It was not fun. Stop lying to this man. No, okay. So like range week was a little bit of a break because you're obviously not with the drill instructors unless you're down in the pits. You don't remember? I can't remember who was with me. I lucked out. I got to go in that hut that was in the front of the range, and then like just you go through the brass and separate the brass from the clips. But there was chairs and like sofas in like the shack, and we would just kind of kick it. And one would keep an eye out for any drill instructors that would come by, which nobody ever did. So we got really lucky while you guys suffered in the pits. Oh man, that's good. I know, right? I got super lucky. I got lucky a lot because I was older than all you guys. I was 28. I was 1 year older than Sergeant Hudson. You know, we pretty much had the same birthday too. I know. I was grandpa. Oh man, Range goes a break, and that was around the time where your DRs stopped being so much more like Stockholm syndrome. Yeah, it was really like you were like, oh, they're so nice to us, and then you get back to your barracks and you just get crapped on. Had to go leave for assault. Huh. Interesting. Yeah, I didn't care for boot camp. It sucked. It really sucked. And I like Smith. I'm glad that you mentioned that. Like, I hate people who are like. I hate people that are like, that were in the Marine Corps and they're like, oh, boot camp wasn't that bad. I'm like, no, you obviously don't remember. I can remember very clearly. So you were Army, Greg? Yeah, but it was oh no, that's drill. Okay, you so yeah, drill instructor DR. Yeah, okay, gotcha. For some reason I read drill sergeant. I was like, why? What? No. It's like drill instructors are Marines. Yeah, I just read it wrong. Yeah, drill instructor. I was 18 10 years ago. I got my acronym. No, you're good. No, you're fine. It was the worst, funniest time of my life, and I met some unfortunate people. Do you remember July 3rd? I want to say it was July 3rd. That was the worst day of our boot camp. That was the day the tornado hit. Do you remember that? So Sergeant Hudson comes out with his belt snipped in pieces, and he's like, obviously you don't care, so I don't care either. And he like throws the pieces, and we're all like, no. And he goes, drill instructors, you've got him. And he leaves, and Sergeant, as a Castillo, he turns around, he's like, oh. And we're all like, we're gonna die. And they like turned our whole entire barracks room into like this giant mess. Like, our mattresses were in the showers. Our bunks were tipped on its side. Our foot lockers were stacked in the middle. We were doing rifle manual with our boot lockers. Yeah, that's what he said. That's what he said. Oh, it was the worst. It was the worst day ever. And he's like, I want all of you guys out the back hatch, down the ladder well, all the way back around, up the ladder well, back in here. You've got 99, 98, 79, 65, 8. Start counting down. We're like just running on the back. We're like, go. We run up. We all get there in time. And he goes, did you guys make it? Like, yes, sir. He goes, nope. And he points to the door, and some guy, I can't remember his name, was on crutches. And he's like, reek, like coming in behind everybody. So he made us all run back out. Penna, was that who it was? Yeah. Gosh, dude. Yeah, he didn't make it. And we died, man. That was the worst day. That was the worst day in boot camp ever. We were there 10 years ago as well. Let's me. Oh yeah, actually, you know what? That makes sense, Greg. Wait, Staff Sergeant Clark at the. Staff Sergeant Clark. Should I go get my Marine Corps yearbook? Hold up. I'm gonna go get it. Give me a second. I'll be right back. Hold on. I'll be right back. I'm gonna find this out. A second. All right. Marine Corps book. Let's figure this out. Okay. That's a lot of monitors. I'm an editor. It just helps having, you know, all the monitors everywhere and stuff like that. Oh yeah. This is some memories right here. Smith, did you get the yearbook? I hope you did. This is so worth it. This is like Go to mine. We were 32-15. I remember that. 32-14. Yeah, Greg, do you remember what platoon you were in? Yeah, there wasn't a lot of us. Hold on a second. Yeah. Austin, yeah. I was right. I remember you. You're awesome. Yeah, you were definitely Sergeant Hudson's favorite. I was like, gosh dang freaking Smith, he's in. No. Was it Sergeant Hudson that you were his favorite with? Yeah, I think it was him. Yeah, that's what it was. Yeah, yeah. It's in the better. Okay, cool. So Greg. Yeah, and Tarvis is awesome, man. Tarvis beat the crap out of us, man. I'll tell you that much. He beat the crap out of us. Yeah, I'm thinking about it. We gotta see if you're well, if you didn't pass phase 2, I don't think you would have been in the yearbook, right? You wouldn't have gotten your blues, right? I remember which platoon I was in. Fortunately, I only remember Staff Sergeant Clark. You know, Clark sounds really familiar. Hold on a second. But anyway, there's a small chance that you were in 3rd Battalion, you know, India Company. I mean, it'd be cool, you know. See if they actually. No, but Clark sounds really familiar though. Oh, Smith, I forgot to tell you. So I went to the like a Marine Corps party years ago, and I ran into Sergeant Castillo. Like, he got fatter, and he was like his bike. I think he was out, but he was like, he didn't remember me at all. I was like, dude, you were my drill instructor. You used to tear us apart. Clark. Oh, that's it. Nope. Oh, that's it. No Clark here. So you probably weren't 3rd Battalion, or we're in Indian Company at least. So, not sure. Beginning of Rifle Week. What happened? You break your leg or something, or like what ended up happening, man? So curious about that. All right. Oh snap! Austin coming up with $10 super chat. Thanks, man. I appreciate it. Well, what you don't know is we do push-ups here. Cause I do a gym stream also, but we gotta get the right song on. Thanks, man. We gotta get our push-up song on this one. Give me one second. Let me find it here. Oh, where is it? It is right here. All right, let's get some push-ups for Smith. Heck yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Ah. Yeah, so we also do in the morning, Smith, we do gym stream. I have a gym down in the garage. Let's freaking do some push-ups. I do 1 push-up per dollar, but tonight, since it's the first, I'm gonna do 2 push-ups per dollar. A little bit of an extra. But yeah, I'm actually training right now to hopefully do a physique bodybuilding competition. I'm in a bulk right now. And I met my trainer through my gunnery sergeant, and we've been working together for years, so I'm feeling pretty good. All right, bro, this one's for you. Or these are all for you. There we go. Thank you, Smith. I really appreciate it, bro. So good to... It wasn't 3 count, but I knew you were gonna bring that up, dude. I knew you were gonna be like, oh, what the heck? Those aren't Marine Corps push-ups. What the freak? Yay, Rosie. If you guys don't know, Rosie's my wife. And she always watches the stream. She'll always be in here. And she's a moderator, so don't piss her off. Yeah, Smith, that means a lot, man. I really appreciate it. At least you went all the way down. Heck yeah. I'll be honest with you, I was starting to fall apart at the end of my active duty. I was just like, I don't care anymore, because when I went to civil affairs, we like PT'd on our own, so I was starting to get fat and stuff like that. Yeah, she's awesome. She's a fantastic, amazing woman, and couldn't be happier, honestly. She supports me in what I do. You know, this is technically one of my full-time jobs that I do. Takes up a lot of time to do all this editing work, and but I love it. I love editing. I love making content. I love it. You know, I love World of Warcraft. I love gaming. So this is just my thing. But I just love entertaining people, and it's just such a blast to be able to do this. So trying to see some Leroy Jenkins. Oh heck yeah. Yeah, that's such a classic. I know I'm just one person, but I really appreciate the effort, passion you put into your work. Yeah, thanks, man. Thanks, Greg. I really appreciate that, man. I appreciate you guys being here. I'm just so glad I get to like meet new people, especially at the nighttime stream, because I'm always streaming during the day, and I'm like, oh, man. Thanks, Rosie. But yeah, I just like, I wanted to, and something told me this morning when I woke up, I was like, I think we need to stream at night. You know, I really do. I don't know why, but we just need to. So when I made the listing, I think I said this already, but when I made the listing for tonight, and I did the gym stream this morning, all the people from the EU came in, all the normal people that jump in. They're like, hey, you made your lore gathering stream at 5 a.m. my time. I think you put the time wrong. I was like, no, I actually did it right. I'm doing it at 7 p.m. my time. And they're like, oh, what? But I'm gonna be asleep. And I was like, sorry, but I always stream during the day, so nobody at night over in the United States like ever gets to see the stream because they're all working. But speaking, oh man, it's just like, dude, cut me some slack here. Nighttime is the best time, something like that. Yeah, I think I'm gonna start making it like a normal thing. I think I'll start like, you know, start switching things up, and like, you know, nighttime here during the week, and then daytime, you know, during this other time, you know, something like that. If you still have me on Facebook, you'll have to DM me some Discord info so we can catch up. Actually, if it should be in the link in this video. My Discord page is in there, and just hit me up from there, and then we'll definitely be on Discord together. We can do some catch up. Wait, are you gaming much? What are you gaming much or these days, Smith? What are you doing? Because I mean, I play a lot of World of Warcraft, but I'm also like huge into Rocket League. and Rosie and my stepson just got me a PlayStation 5 for an early birthday / Christmas present, and I'm like super stoked about it now. Anything my friends play? Oh really? You're just like, let's just go, let's play. Yeah, I'm like a friggin' like Rocket League fanatic. I'm not like super good, but I'm like in the high diamonds or early champ kind of level, but nothing like you know, grand champ. No way. Those guys are a whole another level. So, but right now it's basically been World of Warcraft. My life has basically been this. They're ready to jump on Mountain Blade 2 for the first time. Okay, yeah, I've heard pretty good things about that. All right, man, I'm gonna lurk mode since it's kind of late, and I'm gonna lay down. I'm gonna still watch. Yeah, sounds good, Greg. Sounds good, bro. Always good to have you here, man. So good to have you. I think we're definitely gonna be doing some more night streams, you know. But yeah, like my life has literally been working out, gathering lore content, or streaming World of Warcraft gameplay or whatever, editing, and editing. Like, that's all I've been doing for the past who knows how long now. It's just been constant work. So I'm really excited that we've actually been kind of locked in here since COVID started. We haven't really left our house like much at all the past few years. But this January, I'm actually going to be like the first time I'm gonna get out and go on a vacation with my brother. We're going to go to Disneyland. A little hesitant about it, but at the same time, I'm like, you know what? I've taken all the precautions. there's nothing much else I can really do, and I'd like to do this with my brother, so looking forward to doing that, definitely. Because I have this set up to stay at home. I do. This is my office. So, belted out. This is the G9 49-inch monitor. This is really great for editing because you can see the full timeline. I've got this little PC over here. I just built this guy, and he's not rendering right now, but usually he's rendering a big project I'm working on right now with a post-production company. And then this PC under here is the one that's doing the stream and recording all the stuff. This is my main PC, editing PC. This is my little guy. I just popped in the final RAM, so now I have 128 gigs of RAM in this guy, and he's blasting through edits like it's nothing. This little guy is for mobility. If I have to go somewhere, this guy right here, then I can bring him, and I want to get some mobile monitors for him as well. So pretty set, you know. So far I'm pretty set. So peanut butter and jealous. 120 gigs of RAM, good. Yeah, I just got the last 64 gigs of RAM, and I was like, I might as well max this out, because for me as an editor, the more RAM the better. You know, most of my programs are all CPU based, but the more RAM that I can transport that information through, that just my edits are so flippin' fast, just boo boo boo, and it's great. It's great to be able to have that. And I'm only really using that 128. That last 64 when I'm editing, you know. Could probably use more if I could actually fit more. The motherboard actually caps out at 128, so there's no way I could put any more in there. Plus, I really need more. I mean, it's 128. It's a lot of RAM. It's crazy. It's just so nuts. But did we get the shot of actually running up to this guy? No, we didn't. We did not get the shot. Oh, my Master Sergeant just jumped onto WoW. Yeah, my last Master Sergeant, Smith, he played World of Warcraft. And he, like, when he went to Okinawa, that's all he played. He just played World of Warcraft the entire time he was there. He's like, I had nothing else to do. I just played World of Warcraft. And I was like, that's freaking awesome, dude. Because that's all we did when we were on deployment. We just lifted weights and played World of Warcraft. That's all we did. And it was like the best time ever in the Marine Corps. I had, wait a second. We don't have the dynamic cam on. Hold on a second. There we go. There we go. And bam. Oh no, that's bad. I don't want that in the shot there. Yeah, but Smith, things have been really good for me, man. Like when I got out of the Marine Corps, I worked for Charles Schwab for like 6 months, and that was hell. I was depressed. I hated working for them. And then I went and did the GI Bill and went to Arizona State University and got my degree in film and media production, and immediately started editing for content creators on YouTube. And I was like, I'm gonna turn this into a business. So then I was obviously doing my own content throughout college, so they just worked out really well for me. So I'm actually able to work for myself. This is awesome. I jumped on it for a while not too long ago, but I didn't play for very long. Well, World of Warcraft? Yeah, because I mean, like, sometimes it's not everyone's cup of tea, you know. But I've been playing this ever since 2005, so it's like it's kind of in my blood to play World of Warcraft. So I just love this game, love it so much. Especially what we're doing right now. This expansion is just, oh, it's the best. So running up to, what's his name? Hugh Glass. Yeah, that's right. Let's get the over-the-shoulder shot with this guy too. Yeah, so it's kind of funny. I get to use my film knowledge that I learn in college in a video game. Like over-the-shoulder shots and wide shots, all that kind of stuff. So I worked for the railroad for about a year when I got out and was never home with the kiddos. I have 4. You have 4 now? Holy crap. I've been a cop for a couple years now, and I love every minute. That's so good. Oh my gosh, like, it's so crazy to think, like, all you guys are all grown up now. Like, you were 18 and stuff when we were in boot camp, but, like, to me, you guys were such youngins. I was 28. I'm 37. I'll be 38 in you know, a couple of weeks. I'm just crazy to think that you guys are, holy crap, you have 4 kids. Like, did the time really fly by that fast? Like, seriously? Holy junk. Wow. That is nuts. I guess it is coming up pretty soon. Like, our anniversary is going to be next year in August, you know? Oldest is 7? What? What? Holy freaking crap, man. Jeez. That is mind-boggling. Holy crap. That is so cool though. Like, that is so cool that you got a family and you're a police officer. How's that work out, being a police officer? I mean, was it like a decision you made because you're like, oh, I was in corrections, might as well just go one step higher, you know? Like, what made you make that leap? Because I thought about it. I mean, obviously I did corrections out in the state side. I worked for the state of Arizona, but before that I had tried getting into Phoenix Police Department and that didn't work out. I really had no direction, and I was like, well, I'm gonna be living near the prison, so I might as well, you know, go be a correction officer, and that's what I did. But then I wanted to be a Marine, so I wanted to do it since I was a kid. Okay, cool, yeah. Joined as an MP, but they gave me corrections. Yeah, I got screwed over on that too. They joined. I thought I was gonna get tanks, but they put me in artillery. It all worked out for the best though. It really, really did. I really shouldn't complain, but at the same time I was like, what the freak? You know, why'd you give me an MOS that they can choose what I'm going to be doing? So, but it really did all work out for the best. That's kind of crazy that they put you in corrections. You must have been like, what the really you can maybe do like strip searches and stuff all the time and keep people in cells. This freaking sucks. I never wanted to go back into corrections ever again. The pay is horrible in the state of Arizona. It's so bad. Everyone gets the green weenie at some point. That is so true. Yeah, it's so true. Oh my gosh. That is so funny. Over the shoulder with you. Glass. Okay, perfect. There we go. Everyone gets the green weenie at some point. So Missouri, huh? You know, actually, I was looking at real estate out in like the East Coast, like Massachusetts and like I can never say that, Massachusetts, Mass. I was looking out there. I was looking in West Virginia as well, and for remote workers, they will actually pay you $12,000 to go live in the Panhandle in West Virginia. Isn't that crazy? And I was like, we looked at it and we were like, obviously we're not going to move right now because we have a great rate on our condo. Used the VA loan, it was great. But I was like, the housing out there is like half the price it is out here in Arizona. Literally like half the price. It's crazy. You get like more house for less money. And I'm like, oh my gosh, like what the crap is going on out there? It's just nuts. Because here, Arizona blew up. Our real estate got so expensive over the past like 2 years. It's just insane. But at the same time, I don't want to leave Arizona. I love it here. I've got a really good situation. We got a great loan on our place, and I've also actually been doing theater at this local theater that I worked at before I joined the Marine Corps many years ago. And when I got back, I was like, you know, I'm gonna go audition for a show, and I got in there, and yeah, are you, Greg, are you in Arizona too? No way. Yeah, I started doing theater over there, and been doing some shows, and they pay for actors. So I've been it's been oh, you're in Mesa? Oh, cool. Yeah, that's awesome, man. I was actually about to head out to Mesa today because there's a guy who was selling a copy of Dead Space. For like, he was gonna sell it to me for $10, but he lives like out in like Lindsay and Brown. I was like, I'm in Chandler. I was like, that's pretty far. I don't know if I want to spend the gas money to get out there for a $10 game when I can get it for 15 digitally, you know? I was like, yeah, it's a bit of the ways out there. It was like 25-30 minutes. I was like, that's an hour of driving just for a $10 game when I can buy it for 15. No, I'll pass. My cousin's gonna move to my location soon. We were looking at houses, found one with 10 acres and 1,800 square feet. That is, oh my gosh. I mean, it's expensive, but it's not. In this market, it's just, that's insane. 10 acres for that much. Holy crap. Yeah, Greg, like our real estate like blew up over the past 2 years. It's just insane how expensive it is here. Yeah, Arizona's house market is fixing to burst within the next year though. Yeah, we'll see what happens. I'm kind of interested. I mean, I'm obviously not going to go anywhere, you know. I love where I am. I love the location. Our neighbors just moved, which they were really cool. So we kind of got used to the noises they were making and stuff like that, but they were really cool neighbors. But I'm kind of nervous about who's going to come and fill in for them, you know, who's going to take their place. So we'll see what happens. Yeah, I love Arizona though. It's great. It is really cool. I wanted to look into doing like a cabin for Christmas up in Flagstaff or Sedona, but the problem is all these Airbnbs, they're not cheap, and they're just as expensive as like getting a nice hotel room or something, or even worse. It's like Airbnb was supposed to be the thing that fixed that whole problem with like expensive hotels, you know. Yeah, Airbnb blew up in the past year and a half. Yeah, their fees, yeah. Oh, it's you know, it's $120 a night, but there's a $175 cleaning fee, and you have to have 3 nights at least minimum. I'm like, what the freak? Like, I just want to stay a night, or maybe even like stay 2 nights and bring my Christmas tree and have Christmas up there in the snow. You know, watch Step Brothers. They show you how to pick which neighbors you get. It's funny. I just saw like a commercial about Step Brothers about the making of it. Really interesting that you mentioned that, because they were talking about how like a lot of the script was improv. They had a script for that movie, and they wrote down like all this stuff, and John C. Reilly was like, hey, let's stick to the script. Let's stick to the script. It's really good. It's funny. But then after like 5 takes of doing the scripted way, they just started improvising a whole bunch of stuff. It's that brilliant comedy. It's awesome. Airbnb, to your point, was beneficial because it was cheaper than booking a hotel in the center of town. But now it hits so hard in the rear with fees. It isn't feasible. They ruined the whole thing. It's like your fees are killing the whole system, you know. And like it blows my mind. Like I considered I've never done an Airbnb. I've just heard horror stories. I've heard good stories too, but like I considered doing it with my brother when we're going out to Disneyland in January. I was like, hey, what if we did an Airbnb? And he's like, well, I did it once, but then we looked at like the hotels and they were like comparable, if not cheaper, than an Airbnb. And I was like, oh my gosh, yeah, and it's also walking distance to Disneyland. Walking distance. I'm like, we don't have to drive and pay to park anywhere. I'm like, why would we get an Airbnb if that's the case? Why? You know? I was like, well, screw that. So we just got the hotel. And we have a day in between the parks, so we're just gonna chill and play video games, and there's an escape room we're gonna go do. That's gonna be pretty sweet. I'm really excited for that. I love visiting my family up in Arizona, beautiful state, but yeah, I can get a bit expensive. Yeah, it's gotten more expensive over the past couple of years. It was very affordable like 2-3 years ago, you know, but everything's getting expensive. Even the Disneyland like trip, that's gonna be super expensive. Hate to reroute, but I'm going to bounce. Bro, best of luck to you. Hit me up sometimes on Discord. We'll catch up. Well, make sure you go in my Discord, because I have a channel for this stuff, and hit me up, because I can't find you any other way. But it was such a good surprise, and thank you so much for the super chat, bro. I really appreciate it. But it's what a pleasant surprise to see you. And it's like the moment you said, hey, I was in boot camp with you, I was like, Austin Smith, yeah, I remember you. Heck yeah. It's like your face just popped in my head, and I was like, oh man, that was so, it felt like yesterday, bro. It's so good to see you. Oh, dude. Yeah, we'll catch up, man. Thanks for jumping in. Just such a, oh man, that's so cool. Made my night. Yeah, no, so it depends on where you stay, of course, but definitely right now before COVID, it was pretty affordable. Yeah, it was pretty affordable. Yeah. Lucky you for my face to pop in your You would say something like that. All right, bro, I'll catch you later. Take care. Have a good night. Oh man, that's so cool, guys. Like just seeing old friends from the Marine Corps, just like it's like a brotherhood that just it'll never go away. It's so cool. And like the guys I was in boot camp with, it was like we were so close because we just went through so much adversity, you know, with the drill instructors and stuff. So it's like when we separated, it was kind of sad. It was kind of sad, but it's good to to see a bunch of guys, and Austin and I, we did talk quite a bit in boot camp. That's how I remember him so well. But a lot of the other guys, I did forget their names. Not Austin though. I do remember him. We had a good time. Staying up late, washing our clothes for everybody. It's so crazy. But yeah, I guess let's see here. I only got a page and a half. Let me save this just in case. What time is it? Almost 9. We might want to call it here pretty soon. I do want to get ready for bed and stuff like that. I'm not gonna go to bed too early. I don't want to wake up too early. I was waking up at 5 p.m. and it was really early, and I was actually getting really tired in the morning, so I'm not gonna do that. Maybe finish up the last task you were doing and then call it. Yeah, let's do that. Let's do that. Let me save this script though. No, I think I'm gonna do this, guys. I'm gonna start doing some nighttime streams. Whole different, community, different people. I think it's needed. Give the NA some time to. We can all chill, because a lot of people that do watch the videos and want to interact with them too. So let's mark this down. This is 94. So 94 script, good. That's more chill and relax for sure. Yeah, it definitely is chill and relax. All right, so we did over the shot, over the shoulder. Let's run up to this guy. Wait a second. Oh, he's just talking to him. Okay, so calm down. I want you to ask about the Iron Dwarf. I want to ask you about the Iron Dwarves and Loken. Okay. That's not something Limpy Joe would ask. Okay, he's got to get me, but careful about other travelers. Tree he's hiding behind. This guy's kind of whacked up. What the freak? What? Hold on a second. That's something that Joe asked, but yeah, I know Logan. He's out to get me too. I'd be careful around here if I was you, traveler. You never know which tree he's hiding behind. Okay. That made more sense. I didn't read it right the first time. Okay. So I saved that one. I didn't like the shot. I didn't like the fire shot. So let's get a little wide shot here. Let's do that one more time. So ask him. That's not something Limpy Joe would ask, but yeah, I know Loken. He's out to get me too. I'd be careful around here if I was you, traveler. You never know which tree he's hiding behind. Okay. And then we're gonna cut right there, camera, and we're gonna get rid of that footage right there. So this is talking with you, Glass. I think we can write that in there. Bryce, what's up, man? I was just talking about you earlier. Hey guys, this is Bryce or Prect. What was I talking about? I was calling you a bunch of whole names and how horrible of a person you were, something like that. No, I wasn't. I was saying good things. What was I saying, guys, about Bryce? Oh, what was it? What was I saying about you? I don't expect anything different. No. I was talking about how you show up to the gym streams in the morning, and how I'm doing a night stream because I want to talk to other people and meet other people and stuff like that, and see how everything's going. I just gotta watch football. It's kind of good. Who was playing? And who was playing? The Cardinals. Wait, you were waiting to see if the Cardinals coach was gonna get fired, right? Chargers and Broncos. Chargers aren't with San Diego anymore, right? They moved to was it Tennessee? Is that right? Oh, LA. That's right. They moved to LA Chargers. That's right. Yeah, it wasn't Tennessee. The Tennessee Titans are still around. That's right. Okay, cool. Yeah, San Diego does not have a team anymore. Kind of crazy. And then Oakland went to Las Vegas. That's kind of crazy too. Yeah. No, I was saying that you'd show up to the gym streams because we were talking about just different times of just doing like the streams, you know, and then talking to different people and how the EU was getting like pampered because I only streamed in the day, like daytime, so that only they were able to like see the stream and stuff like that. So, but dude, just did my first strongman training day. Dude, wore you out, dude? Like, tell me about it. Like, what happened? Like, what'd you have going on? That sounds crazy. Oh, Greg, Bryce is in Arizona too, by the way. Oh, Greg is in Mesa. So, yeah, local Arizonians, kind of cool. Yeah, yep, Mesa, yep. I was actually in northern Phoenix today, doing a VR study, paid VR study. That was pretty cool. Let me write this down here, what he says. So now you leave the camp again and make your way to the Redwood trading post. Speaking with Hugh Glass. When you get there, and he says, what does he say? Oh, he's saying a whole bunch of stuff on when you're not talking to him. Holy crap. Mostly log presses. Oh my gosh, that sounds like like boot camp stuff. But then did a superset of face pull. Oof. Bent over rows and shoulder presses. Dude, that all these presses. A paid VR study. Was it with VR? No, it was with her name. I've been there like so many times. I never even remember the name. It's Exponent. Yeah, I go and do VR studies with them, like VR motion capture kind of stuff. But unfortunately, the VR headset I was working with, it wasn't working, and so they had to, like, 30 minutes into it, they had to call it, and they're like, "Oh, sorry, it wasn't working. We're still gonna compensate you, but we can't do it today." I was like, "That's okay." So I got out. I got paid for doing like 30 minutes of work. It was pretty cool, and that money is actually I'm saving up for the trip in January, so it was pretty nice. Hopefully they'll call me back and say, "Hey, we got it fixed. You want to come back and do it?" And they can pay me again. Be kind of cool. You grew up in Mesa, now you're in Central Phoenix? I didn't know you're in Central Phoenix. Anthony's in Central Phoenix. You remember Anthony, don't you? Did you ever meet Anthony? I'm not sure if you did. Man, you guys are really close. And let's see what Hugh Glass says. I'm gonna wrap it up here because he says that he knows who Loken is and that he's out to get him. He also warns you that warns you to be careful around here because you never know which tree he's hiding behind. Kind of weird. It doesn't give you much information about that. And he's got a quest too, so we'll probably pick up that next time we come on the stream. So yeah, we'll cut over to the camera here and chit chat for just a little tiny bit. That is definitely out of focus. Oops, sorry guys. You don't think you have? Oh man, he was at BlizzCon. I met him in college. But yeah, he's a good buddy. He's a really good buddy of mine. He's a game developer, and he loves World of Warcraft as well. So yeah, you guys probably live pretty close too. Oh, I guess worth it, I suppose. Yeah, man. I only just moved to Mesa from North Phoenix, West Scottsdale. Gotcha. The North Phoenix 2, 17 and 101. Okay, yeah. That's North Phoenix. Holy crap. I was just over there. Yo, that's right, you are close to the Schwab building. That's good, because I had like an hour drive when I worked for Schwab. That freaking sucked. 17 and the 101, that's near where the old Zillow Records is, right? Never heard of that. I don't know the area very well, you know? Like I know like the Tatum Road that goes into like the shopping area up there. Yeah, it's what's that shop, Rosie? What's that shopping area called? Where Janae goes all the time. Deer Valley. Yeah, Deer Valley. I'm thinking like way before, not the 17. It's like way Desert Ridge. Yeah, that's it. The outdoor mall. Yeah, that place is actually pretty cool. Yeah, I like Desert Ridge. I like it a lot. It's pretty sweet. I used to go out there all the time. But yeah, that's good stuff. I think these night streams could be kind of a pretty reoccurring thing, you know. I like this. This is a lot of fun. They've renovated a lot in the past couple years, so it's kind of snuff with Tempe Marketplace. Yeah, I still go out there every once in a while. Yeah, Tempe Marketplace is really cool. I haven't been out there in a good minute, but because mostly everything I need is right around me. I even have a Famous Dave's like really close by if I want some pretty good barbecue. On those cheat days and stuff. But I mostly have the house to go to the gym. No, I'm sorry, mostly you leave the house to go to the gym. Yeah, I think that was the thing. Like when COVID hit, I was immediately like, I'm not going to the gym, and I started working with resistance bands, and it just wasn't doing it for me. Everything sucked, and so I was just like, we decided we're gonna invest a little bit into a home gym. So I had a budget. And I had some starter weights, and then I'm slowly built up over time, and now I have the gym that I have downstairs, and it's pretty decked out. There's still some stuff I'd like to get, but it's pretty decked out the way it is, and I love doing the gym stream. I think tomorrow we have legs. Do we have legs tomorrow? Yeah, I think we do. You know, we might as well go ahead and just make, since we're on here right now, let's go ahead and just make the announcement for the live stream for tomorrow, just so I can, you know, get it done. That's gonna be tomorrow morning, and I gotta figure out what time I want to do the stream, because I was doing it at like 9. I did 9 this morning. Probably do it at 8. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do it at 8 o'clock. That sounds pretty good. So let's schedule a stream. We're gonna do I just want to make sure. I think it is leg day tomorrow. Most hated day ever. Yeah, it's legs. Freaking crap. All right. We'll deal with it. Leg day in the gym. Good. Reuse these settings, and we're gonna go down here. We are gonna monetize the thing because we're gonna use our own music now. Public, and tomorrow's the 18th, Tuesday, and we're gonna do it at 8 a.m. Let's get to the AM area. 8 a.m. done. Perfect. So that's going out now. And yeah, there we go. I just recently switched from Mountainside to Eastporta. I used to go to Eastporta, which was LA Fitness at the time. It was one of the best choices I made, just strictly from a business standpoint. Yeah, Eastporta is pretty cool. I wasn't really a big fan of the whole like CrossFit theme they were going for. Like in the middle, they changed everything. They have like this like fake AstroTurf with all these like CrossFit things. It wasn't really true CrossFit. It didn't have like all like the bars and stuff like that. And I was like, okay, that's fine. So there was some stuff I could use. Like they had battle ropes. I'm like, okay, I'm cool with battle ropes and stuff like that. But I'm more of like on the bodybuilding kind of, you know, thing. I'm not a fan of CrossFit, and I hated like the way they just like sucked money out of people's accounts when it first got popular. Like, oh, $120 a month for our membership. I'm like, hey, $30 to go to the local gym. What makes you so special, you know? It sickened me. And when I see them do pull-ups, those butterfly pull-ups, I'm like, gag me. Because I'm like, pull-ups, standard pull-ups, you know? But so you prefer it at home? Yeah, just having a home gym changes everything. The only problem is, like, the thing you've got, Greg, is you've got that energy from everybody else. That's the wonderful thing you've got at a gym. You got that, like, you can meet people there, like you're all there for one unified reason. Even though you may not talk to a lot of people if you go there, but you can, and you just kind of feel that aura and that vibe. That's what I love about going to the gym, like a local gym. I don't miss sharing a station with people. That's one thing I really like about having a home gym, but I do miss talking to people, and that's actually why I started streaming my gym workouts, because I miss actually interacting and hanging out with people, and the stream fixed that. That was the great part. I was like, I want to promote the geek mentality. That geek mentality doesn't just have to be like we just sit in our chairs and get fat and play video games. Like, we can get in really good shape, we can focus on eating healthy, we can work out, we can get pumped up for it, we can do great things with our bodies, and yet we can still be geeks, you know, and love games like World of Warcraft. That was my whole thing. So I was at LA Fitness, but now I go to the smaller gym and train with a strongman. Yeah, I think smaller gyms are pretty fun too. They're a bit more free flowing as well. We're doing a Spartan race. No, I thought about doing a Spartan race when I was in California when I was in the Marine Corps, but I was like, eh. So I don't think I ever want to. Now I just have different goals. Like doing a bodybuilding competition would be my next goal, and that's very pinpoint training and nutrition and stuff. I just don't have the I don't want to pay to do a race. You get a cool medal for it and everything like that. I just don't want to do it. Never have. I'm not a runner. Yeah, I Marine Corps killed running out of me. I don't like to run. I'll do it if I need to though. I just love lifting weights. Yeah, those pull-ups. Yeah, the butterfly pull-ups. It's just like you're just using momentum to, like, you're swinging your body and letting the momentum pull you up over the bar. You're not even like, and I'm sure somebody from the CrossFit community would come and be like, well, you don't understand the way it works then. I'll be like, give me a break. So you understand that it was part of my fitness test to do actual pull-ups in the Marine Corps. So I look at your butterfly pull-ups and it makes me sick. So it's the collective understanding of people working to better themselves. That's really inspiring and motivating. Yeah, that's what I love about the gym, is that you see all these people just doing, people when they consistently go, and you're like, oh, that person's there every day at this time. They're really working it. That's really cool, you know. Yeah, my back hurts just thinking about it. Or they're like, the hardest thing to do is synchronize butterfly pull-ups, and these two people, which is impressive that they can do it at the same time. Yes, but at the same time, I'm just like, come on now. What kind of is that really a pull-up? Is that really a pull-up? Let's talk about this. So anyways, guys, it is 9:12. I'm gonna go ahead and get ready for the night and probably chill a little bit. It's been a long work day. I also gotta check up on this render that I'm doing. I need to render out a lot more. I'll probably put another render out, and but I wish I could do it twice. Probably actually gonna render out 2 of them, one on that computer, one on this one tonight, because I want to get these done as fast as possible. That's really the thing. But yeah, so this has been fun. This is a lot of fun. I think we're gonna make this into a thing. Make these night streams actually a thing, because like usually I did night streams like nobody would show up, but now people are actually starting to show up and meet new people. We can talk and all that good stuff. So I had a blast hanging out tonight. Thanks for chilling with me. Yeah, thanks for chilling with me, Greg. And just really good to finally, you know, to meet you. And okay, feel free to come hang out. And feel free to join the gym streams in the morning if you're up. If you got nothing else going on. We have a lot of fun at the gym streams. We have a lot of fun, especially when I start doing like personal bests and stuff like that, like PVs or PRs, personal records. Those get pretty insane. Bryce knows about those, so. All right, you have a good one. If I wake up early enough, I'll catch you in the gym stream. Yeah, 8 o'clock we're gonna start, so we'll see. I'm probably gonna push that. It's leg day. You know how leg days, they go pretty long. So I work in the office a few days of the week, so I might not always be able to tune in, but I'll check. Yeah, definitely jump in, and you can meet the EU crew. So like Matthew, Hefe, Lanstus, you can meet those guys. Yeah, they're pretty fun. Cluster, it's really good to have you here, man. It's just like, it's so cool to finally meet you guys. Like I should have been doing these night streams a long time ago, you know. Stream was great for my homework session. What are you studying? Are you in college or what school are you in? Like not what actual school, but like what grade of what are you studying? Might be up around 9 a.m. Yeah, I usually get up at 9, so I don't blame you if you don't. No, Bryce, you will show up at the stream at 8 o'clock. You're studying law? Woohoo! Woohoo! Dang. That's some hard studying, man. Go do great things, man. Go do great things with a law degree. Make this country better. That's awesome. That's really, really cool, dude. Yeah, Cluster Bill, feel free to jump in at any time. I'm gonna do these night streams a lot more now, so we can all hang out and kind of chill. I think next week will probably be if we don't get all the lore gathered this week, we'll do a little bit next week. But next week, I actually just want to do some gaming. Probably Wrath stuff. That'd be pretty cool. Don't envy you, buddy. You got a lot of work ahead of you, but you're definitely a smarter person than I am. Oh, that's some hard studying. That's some really hard studying, man. Whew. Rough stuff. All right, guys. I will catch you guys if you guys are there for the gym stream tomorrow. You guys have a fantastic night. Thanks for jumping in the stream. And I'll catch you guys later. Take care.